Industry leaders from Guam and China were brought together at the Hyatt Resort today for the China Outbound Travel Market Symposium. The event is sponsored by the Guam Visitors Bureau and focuses on how Guam can capture China's outbound travel market and gain a better understanding of the Chinese traveler. GVB General Manager Carl Pangilinan says the symposium had a great turnout as tourism officials listened to the latest trends, travel policies, high-end profiles, and China visa waiver program updates.
Whether we get the visa waiver or not, I mean, it's been GVB's pledge really to attract the China visitor, even the already visaed visitor. I think they got a lot of insightful knowledge, just about what to expect from the markets.
He also talks about how tourism officials are tracking a new potential law in China that may affect Guam. Pangilinan notes China wants a published group itinerary to actually be followed.
A lot of tour companies have gone outside of that, and this is really just to protect the integrity of the visit, by these travelers, and to be sure that what they sign up for is truly what they're receiving from an experience standpoint.
Numerous guest speakers shared their perspectives on how the island's tourism industry can prepare for the China market. HH Travel Chief Operating Officer Go Ming says there is an $11 billion opportunity with catering to high-end Chinese travelers. He says even if Guam can take a percentage of this and understand personalized service with in-depth experience, it will be to the island's benefit.
This is the total capacity we estimated from the high-end Chinese tourism. How much can we benefit from this?
DFS Executive Vice President Jim Begley says Guam has been leading the China Visa Waiver Program initiative for about 4 years now. And while the big breakthrough was Russia last year, he says the island still waits for Washington, D.C. to make a decision.
There's a number of issues that still have to be worked through, logistical issues, security issues, screening issues, and these sorts of things. And they're being actively worked through now, and we're working actively with the relevant agencies and the relevant concerned parties on that. So I wouldn't want to speculate at this stage in terms of how quickly things move in Washington, because at any given time, I think that's a moving target.
He mentions the comprehensive immigration reform is one of the top priorities in D.C., and the China Visa Waiver Program fits into that track. And while the current success of the Russia Visa Waiver Program is great, Begley believes the China market is even greater.
The potential of the China market is vastly greater than the potential of the Russian market, just based on the numbers and the number of people that are living in China within a 4.5-hour, 5-hour flight envelope from Guam. So just the raw numbers make China much, much larger than Russia.
Pacific Asia Travel Association Regional Director Kate Chang says she was last on Guam 2.5 years ago and still sees that the island is a very big potential market for China.
Chinese really, hunger to travel to the places like islands like Guam. So I'm pretty sure Guam will be a preferred destination for Chinese in a very short time.
As a representative for PATA, Chang is committed to working with GVB and industry leaders to strengthen the relationship between Guam and China. She believes the visa waiver program is a good thing.
That would be great if we have the visa waiver program to be put into use. But in addition to that, I think if we can push forward with much easier accessibility, like direct flight, or if not the scheduled one, but charter service, that would be really, really helpful.
Chang adds, highlighting that Guam is the shortest distance between the U.S. and China is a great selling point to improve the awareness level of Chinese travelers. Josh Tikenko, PNC News.